Thank you for the like. Appreciate that. You are too amazing. Thank you, Art by Trinity. I appreciate that. I'm just doing practice today. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. No problem. Looks fun and upsetting. Looks fun and upsetting. I wish I could stay, but I got a lot of chores. I'll see ya. Oh, no problem. I like your videos. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'll be live Sunday at 3:30. I'm giving everyone a character for at least 2 minutes to show off their art and chat if you want to stop by. Yeah, I'll probably stop by. What's today? Friday? Today? Oh, Thursday. Friday, Saturday. Okay, I really gotta go. Hope to see you later. Yeah, okay. Yep, no problem. I'll try to make it. I'll try to be there. I'm really enjoying this breakdown of the hand. I like the really simple breakdown. I really am enjoying this. Preppy Pop. Hi. Hello, Preppy Pop. What's going on? I'm just doing training today, or just practicing anatomy. Are you guys practicing anatomy too while watching me? Or working on a project? what's up, Niggy? What's going on, Bruno Lego? How's Brazil today? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm in a good mood. I ate a little bit, not too heavy, so I don't fall asleep here, but man, it's extremely hot now. 100 Fahrenheit. Wow. That's pretty serious. I do not enjoy 100 Fahrenheit. Especially if like you're not in an apartment, it's impossible to get a temperature down in a house. It is hot. It's pretty. It's a pretty nice day here. And how about there? It's uh, whatever 20. I don't know why my computer shows my temperature in Celsius, but I'm at 25 Celsius. So I know it's gonna be probably 78 today or something like that. So that's pretty comfortable. I prefer this time of year to be like around in the mid 60s. I don't really like. I don't. I'm done with having hot weather. Completely just over it. But unfortunately, we probably have to go through another month of this, and then eventually I'll get to wear my hoodie inside the house, which is what I really want from life. That's the only thing I yearn for, is to wear my hoodie inside the house. And sweatpants. Sweatpants and a hoodie all day. Life doesn't really get any better than that, as far as I can tell. Bruno, do you guys have takeout? Can you order food to your house in Brazil? Do you guys have like that service? I mean, I'm sure you can, right? Like you have to be able to order a pizza to your house or apartment or something. I think I'm just gonna draw this hand over and over again because this position right here, this situation right here is like super hard to draw by memory. Yeah, I use iFood almost every day. Nice. Yeah, I love ordering food because it just comes to your house, and I go out there like a pig and just eat up the slop, you know. But yeah, this is the hand I want to draw. This is the book I'm working out of. In my city, we have also McDonald's and Burger King, so it's easy to eat fast here. Gotcha. I would like to taste what McDonald's tastes like in other countries, because I know in other countries McDonald's is like different. You know what I mean? A lot of our fast food is basically slop territory. Like it's not very well upheld. Are you working on the project today, Bruno? Are you like working on something or drawing or painting? Man, I don't know if we have different items, but we miss McFish and always wanted to try McRib. McRib over here is just slathered in sugar. It's just a cheap piece of meat slathered in sugar. I think McDonald's it has to be just better in other countries. To be honest, it's just here you just can't. It's not anytime you go to like a rural restaurant, it's the standards are slop basically. The coffee's pretty good though. The McDonald's coffee is pretty good and it's pretty cheap, relatively speaking. Maybe you guys don't call McFish. I know we have. Yeah, I think it's a seasonal thing. I think last time I was at McDonald's a few weeks ago, I don't think they had a fish burger, but I never really pay attention. I just usually get like chicken McNuggets with a coffee, or I'll go for four of the cheap burgers just to kind of fill myself up really quick. Now that's kind of rare. I've been trying to save money, so I just try to eat at home. But when I do want to splurge, actually, there's this Mexican restaurant I've been ordering food out of. Mexicans tend to do a pretty good job at their food. We eat a lot of Brazilian food here. You should try, bro. It's awesome. Look for a thing called uh, coxinha. It's goat for Brazilian snack. Let me look that up. Coxina? Is it coxina? But one nice thing is that you have a lot of flavor of drinks. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of different. Oh, I see. Cojina recipe, Brazilian chicken, croquettes, pounds, boneless chicken breasts. Gotcha. So it's like breaded chicken, basically, is what I'm getting at here. Nice. Yeah, that would be awesome to go to a different country and try different foods. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I would love to do that one day. Cojina have a specific cheese that is Brazilian that no one else place in the world have, called Rogero Capiri. Nice. Yeah, a lot of times you need the special sauce to make things great. I just think it's cool that someone can watch me out of Brazil while I'm streaming from America. I just think that's really dope that that's like even possible now. This, if you were to tell me that someone could stream worldwide like this when I was a kid, I wouldn't believe you. It just seems too crazy. Uh-oh. Oh, this hand is going nowhere. I can feel it already. Wow, I'm butchering this hand right now. Whatever, this is what practice is for, right? I guess it's not terrible. It's awesome, man, but if someone didn't know any English, it's harder. Oh, if I went to Brazil, yeah, that would be... Oh, like... Yeah, I don't know. Do you need to know Brazil? Can you get away with just knowing English in Brazil? Like, can you get away with that, or is it going to be pretty hard to navigate? Oh, G1, hi. Hey, how's it going, buddy? But I follow a drawing YouTuber here that do very nice work. Maybe can give you some ideas too. At GL Art. I'll punch him into YouTube, see what's going on. Yeah, I got artists I follow too that I like to sneak a peek at. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hope I don't get a copyright strike for that. Oh my god, I turned the sound off and it keeps turning back on. Let's see, I'm trying to find a video where he's actually drawing. Videos. Is he Brazilian? Some of the things look like they're in Brazilian or something. Does he live stream? Because I don't see that many YouTube videos. There's only like 9 YouTube videos. Or not 9. Yeah. 10 YouTube videos. How did he get so many followers with that many? Yeah, he's from interior state, not a major city. Very simple guy, but does an amazing work. So is he a streamer? Because I just don't. How does he get so many? Man, that hand in the middle is sick. Oh, this one right here. Yeah, I might draw that next. It's just this position right here is like, this is the harder one for me to draw because I'm trying to understand what he's saying. Because, sorry, my hand is full of ink because a pen opened up on me. So there's this straight line here. It looks like by what he's showing, there's a straight line here. There's a slight curve here, which makes sense. And I'm trying to do, yeah, sorry, my hand is really dirty because like I spilled a pen on my hand and I was right before streaming, so so you have these 2 points here, you have a straight line here, a curve here, and then these 2 points, and so I'm trying to connect the dots on what he's trying to say. With the veins and stuff, the bones, yeah, the palm must be very hard to draw. Yeah, that's why I'm like, that's why I'm sitting here trying to learn. I mean, I can do like a simpler version of it, but I can't competently draw hands like I want to, basically. That's why I'm focusing on hands, and it's mechanically the most complicated part of the body. I guess must be very hard too. Yeah, to get both the same. Yeah, it's a struggle, but we'll persevere with practice. That thumb is way too small now that I'm looking at it. Something like that. Yeah, like I said, you have the straight line, these 2 points, then this point between your thumb and your... Yeah, it's hard. You have to see through the matrix. But hand are nice, gives you nice freedom because it can be with veins or not, with visible bones or not. Yeah. So here, this is a straight line with the 3 bones. Then you have, just because of the position, then you have these 2 connections with the 2 fingers, your middle and your front and your pointing finger. And then it looks like from there it goes to the next goes to your thumb, which is sort of right here on this picture where the bone connects. So it's here and then straight down. This goes back, straight back, and then the wrist. So I think that's what I'm looking at, and I'm trying to decipher what he's trying to say here. Well, this artist here, like what I'm supposed to take from this. So I'm gonna draw the thumb. I'm gonna draw this pad here because it's the simplest thing to draw. And excuse me, it looks too rude asking what kind of music do you hear there? ask because I'm a musician. Um, uh, uh, rude asking, but what kind of music do you hear? That oh, so like the music I listen. I mean, if you're asking me like what I listen to, is like well, the soundtracks from I listen to a lot of when I draw. I listen to a lot of soundtracks from movies. Obviously, I can't play those here because I can only play video game soundtracks. But I listen to, I mean, what they play on the radio isn't like what I listen to personally. I just like stream off of YouTube, like the songs I want to listen to in the car. But I like Rammstein, you know. I like a little bit of everything. I like metal. I like techno. Um, it's totally fine to ask that. It's not even a big issue. But most of the music we have here that's like on the radio, that's like I don't know. You look like a Radiohead guy or something more cult. Radiohead. I don't even know. Let me look up Radiohead. I think I've heard of that band before, but I'm not really like I listen to Rammstein, but I'm not really into heavy metal usually. I listen to whatever. Oh, okay, Radiohead. I'll check it out. I know of them. I've heard of Radiohead, but I've never. I'm not super familiar. But yeah, my music sense is all over the place. But like the kind of music you're hearing, like the Fallout soundtrack, I love. That's my like one of my more favorites. Just scores from movies that I listen to or whatever. I don't really listen to Ramstein is fire. Yeah, I like Ramstein a lot. I'll go back to them once in a while, re-listen to that. But I can't say that I have a favorite genre because my desire for music changes a lot. I love them. For me, the best soundtrack of all is THPS2 Pure Nostalgia. THPS2. Copy, paste. Oh, okay. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, they had some really good songs, and they were like popular songs too of that era, like '90s punk, kind of like I guess or something, punk rocker. I almost took up skateboarding at one point in my life. Like I tried it, but I couldn't afford a good skateboard. It was like a heavy Walmart skateboard, so I couldn't like really do anything on it. Or maybe it was my lack of skill, but regardless, it wasn't a very good skateboard, and so I was just like didn't pursue that. Had the same issue, man. Oh, the skateboard? Yeah, like well, my parents weren't even against like it wasn't even like my parents. I just couldn't afford good equipment. Like I just had like tire the cheap one and I sucked doing anything with the board. Yeah, like if you get a board that's basically heavy and flat and you don't have like those like flaps to help you kick it up and do tricks, I'm like I don't think I have the right tool here to do anything. I can go forward on it and that's about the extent of what I could do. I'm sure somebody that's like really good could have probably got it to flip, but like I thought skateboarding was really cool, and I'm like, I can't do anything here. Let's try drawing the fancy hand. I'll try and do the fancy one. I'll do the basic outlines first. Here's a straight line with the 3 fingers, the 3 bones, the 2 main fingers, and then connected to the thumb. So we have the bone here, bone here, bone here. We got this going on. Here's our angle of our wrist, kind of going this way, and like that. That's the main course here. Well, this camera is getting hot, Jesus. And the thing is that skating in Brazil and US are awesome in sport. Oh, are they? Is it big in Brazil? It seems like it would be because like you guys have like the weather for it. We have not we have like 6 months of winter, so you like, you know, you just eventually just stop because it gets tiresome. But all right, so here we have this going on. Then we got this. Skate and surf, we are good. Ah. You know what? You'll never catch me going in the water ever because I'm not a strong swimmer. And like, yeah, I will never go in the water, especially not never. I've been in the pool a few times. I did that, and I'm like, I'm good. Art by Trinity, thank you, Art by Trinity. Yeah, today's just gonna be straight like from you guys. We love Simone Billy's. She's awesome. Simone, but why I don't know any of these names. Like I'm very everything that's like pop culture. I literally don't know anything about it. I have my little bubble of things I know about, and that's it. I don't go outside of the bubble. Oh, is she an Olympic the Olympic person? Gold medalist Simone Bills Margarita. Is she like originally from Brazil? Is that, or are you just saying she's awesome? I don't even follow sports. I didn't even know we had. I mean, I knew we had Olympic people, but I just don't know that much about it. Yeah, she probably is awesome. I don't really watch the Olympics or know anything about like traditional sports, but yeah, I believe she looks like she's winning out there. I wish her the best. She's awesome because because is the best in her sport. When the Brazilian girl won this year, Simone was the most humble person on the planet. Gotcha. I believe it. The only thing that let us a little upset was that guy from NFL that played here recently. Oh, did he? Was there Olympic events in Brazil? I didn't even. I honestly like. That's how much I don't know about the Olympics, is I didn't even know there were games happening. I only hear about like that stuff passively, you know. I didn't even know there were games going on. Yeah, it would be really. If I ever get enough money together, I'll go to Brazil. Is it safe over there? Like, is the crime pretty reasonable? Or do I need like to like know stuff to like to go there? I kind of want to go to Romania. We are extremely violent and etc. Oh, sorry, did I misread that? But there was so much fake news about us that let us upset that we are extremely violent and etc. Oh, you're saying they were over exaggerating all that stuff? Like they play it up? It's really safe, and the people will help you with everything you need. We really like people hug and help everybody. I gotcha. I'm sure. I'm sure it's a small minority that does the creates problems in society. It's just that that's what gets in the news. That's the other issue. Yeah, I mean, I'll go to Brazil. Like I was watching. Have you seen that show? There's this British guy. His name is Bald and Bankrupt, and he goes to Eastern Europe and he goes to India. He went to Africa, and I sort of realized things are not really that crazy. Like they're not as crazy as we think they are. Because like I'm watching him and he's just walking around very nonchalantly through these countries that aren't very developed, and he seems to be completely fine. You just can walk with your phone in your face at all time. Some that happens in every big city. Uh, the only play I would avoid is the only place I would avoid is Rio. Rio is problem if you go to the wrong places. Yeah, that's every country though. You got to know where not to go, and that's what I'm afraid of, is like not knowing where I'm supposed to go. I'll stay in the touristy places, or wherever it's like chill. How much does it cost to like rent a scooter if I wanted to get around quickly? Like our scooter is like renting a scooter pretty cheap over there. Or like do I have to jump through a lot of hoops to have like the right to drive around on a scooter? And every place here is the same. Big cities are full of cars and have pickpockets, and small cities are calm and nice to live. Yeah, yeah. That's why I don't go to. That's why I don't go to my nearest big city that I live next to. I don't even leave the house really. The only time I leave the house is to go buy groceries and coffee in the morning, and then I come right back home and start streaming and playing video games. Man, rent a scooter or car is about $40 a day. That's pretty reasonable. That's pretty reasonable. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll go to Brazil one day when I become like rich for our standards and I don't have to like work. Then I'll go to Brazil one day. Man, here you will like a lot the food and the people. Yeah, I'm sure I will. I've always wanted to like go to like some Eastern European country like Romania and go look at like the castles they have there. And like I like countries that had the Soviet past because they still have like a lot of the architecture, but they have that mix of like the Soviet and the European architecture right next to each other. And I think Romania has a lot of that kind of stuff going on, where your money is like 5 times our here. Yeah, but don't you guys make more money though? Like it gets like people in like Eastern Europe they make less money, but everything costs a lot less too. So it's like you end up kind of becoming like their standard of living is sort of like all my friends that live there that I talk to, they basically have all the same stuff that I do. They have a car, they have a phone, they have an apartment. It's like it doesn't. Everything just kind of balances out, sort of. I mean, I'm sure still here, if you're working a full time job, you might be your purchasing power is a little bit more, but honestly, I'm not even sure if it's that much more. Fruit, meat, and fresh products are cheaper here than that here than there in U.S. Yeah, that's everything here has become excruciatingly expensive. Our prices are just surging up and up and up. The expensive things here are the things like Ben and Jerry ice cream and some U.S. treats. Yeah, no, I bet. Yeah, yeah, that stuff is expensive. Maybe like if cars are a joke here too. Why? What's wrong with the cars over there? Because like if I ever become rich, maybe I'll go to like Brazil to like for the cold months. Like when I get tired of the winter here, I'll just go to Brazil for like a month or two, and then like kind of chill. Cause I can stream. Like if I if I make money streaming, right, or so, like let's say I can make money streaming, then I can just go over there stream. Um, a simple car is about 20K, 0 kilometer. Expensive. Yeah, that does sound expensive. Like used or that does sound kind of a little bit crazy. Are you talking about like a brand new car or used? Because if it's a brand new car, that's pretty reasonable. Non-used. Well, I mean, 20 depending on what kind of car. If it's got 0 miles, $20,000 for a brand new car is like. I mean, our cars here. Like, if I were to go buy a Honda Civic right now off the lot, it would be about 35,000, probably. Like maybe a little less. A simple car is 100K in Rias, 20K USD. Yeah, but 20K doesn't sound crazy if you're talking about like a Honda Civic or something, or a Toyota. That doesn't sound really that bad. Like I said, what I'll end up doing is if I ever become uh, like richer, I'll go to Brazil and I'll stream from there during the cold months, and then come back here when I'm ready for our weather to get good. We earn about 2,000 a month. Is that okay? So you said you earn 2,000 a month, but is that pre or post taxes? Because that's sort of important. Like, is that what you get before you pay the taxes on your income? Because I used to make, uh, I forget now, but like the most I made after, well, I'm not sure if I made a little bit more than that, but like, uh, no, yeah, I made more than that. Like my last job, I was making considerably more than that, but I was getting paid pretty good for my last job. Um, a Toyota, a Toyota here uses like $15,000. Yeah, see the thing is that it's like you can't even find a Toyota here for $15,000 because a Toyota is going to be really. We don't need to work and year don't waste nothing to buy Uno. A Toyota here uses like 15K. A Corolla. Yeah, I mean the thing is that sounds about proportional to what we're paying, but except like, good luck finding a used Toyota for 15K. Like they are outrageously expensive because people want them. Honestly, I like. It sounds like you guys make a like compared to USD. Like, if you're talking 2K a month, that's not really that bad. Um, if some of your stuff is cheaper than ours, if you're making 2K a month after taxes, you're that's actually not too bad, I would say. Especially like if your rent is cheaper and stuff like that. Yeah, like, it sounds like some things are more expensive, like paint. You know what I mean? Like, because you can't get it directly, so you gotta like special order it. So some things will end up being more expensive. But from what you're telling me, it sounds like it's not that really that bad. 2K Rias 400 a month. Also, you were saying we earn about so you earn about 400 a month USD is what you're saying. Okay, that changes things a little bit. Rent here is like 1,000 Rias, 200 USD. Yeah, it sounds like you know what? It sounds like you guys are basically on par with like what I'm hearing. Like when I talk to my friends in Eastern Europe, that's about like where you guys are at. It sounds like is like they'll say kind of like similar numbers. Like once we break it down, is like most people make about 400, maybe 500 a month in a factory or something. And yeah, buying cars is an issue. Like it's not cheap. If especially like getting good tires or something is going to be problematic. Half the payment is for rent, the other is for supermarket. Yeah, it sounds like it would be nice. Like because if I went over there and I took an apartment for $200, that would be very reasonable to live for a month and then spend 200 on groceries. So basically, you're spending not, you know what I mean. For an American, it would be pretty nice to like vacation in Brazil. It sounds like. Music stopped. If you earn 2K, you like very simple but happy. We don't pay for healthcare and stuff. Yeah, living in two persons, you need 5K a month, 1 USD a month. Yeah, I gotcha. She is. Good job. Hey, how you doing? Just checking in. Oh, thank you for checking in. I really appreciate that. I'm doing really good. I'm just practicing today. Just doing my anatomy. You know, to get my hands good, so I can draw more hands better than what I can now. But yeah, today's going really good. Actually, I'm feeling really good. I slept in. I took the dogs for a walk. You know, I'm gonna eat after this. It's all good. Chilling. Nice. Yeah, it's always awesome to see people like return and say hi and stuff. You know. What are you guys up to today? Are you guys drawing and painting stuff? Or are you guys just relaxing? Oh, thank you for the like. I appreciate the like. We're up to 5 likes now. I'm really enjoying this hand breakdown with the 2 points in front for the two fingers to the main fingers and the two off to the side on a different plane. This is a really good way of thinking about the hand in this new way. I'm waiting for my paints to arrive from there. I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'll have to go to Brazil. Like when I get more money, when I become untied to my financial situation, I might just go to Brazil. Why not? It sounds like it's hot there, which I'm not a super big fan of. I like very cool, moderate temperature. I like wearing a hoodie all the time. That hand is looking like a mage hand that will came a flame from the palm. Yeah, right. 500k of US, you can pass a week like a god here. Yeah, I'm more chill. Like I'm just gonna get an apartment. If I go to Brazil, I'm gonna get an apartment. I'm gonna go eat street food. I'm gonna go look at architecture. Like I'm very like I try to lay low. I don't want to splurge, especially like because I feel like that's kind of how problems start. It's like I'm just gonna like lay super low, but like rent a cheap apartment, go rent a scooter, go look at architecture and eat street food. That's my goal. We're very big we are very big in vertical ways. So if you go to south, is cooler. Gotcha. Minas Gerais is the place for you, man. Minas Gerais. Minas Gerais is the place for you. Yeah, like I said, I only want to go to countries that who's like if I like their architecture, like I said, Romania and like a lot of Eastern Europe countries I want to go to, and like probably Western countries too. Uh, we have some natural beauties, the best food in the country, very historical places. Yeah, no, I bet. I've only heard good things about women in Brazil. I mean, you do hear that, so I just never. It's never really struck me to go there. Not that I go anywhere really, but uh, Minas uh, Gear means general mines. Oh, nice. Is that like a town or is that like a city? Uh, it's a state. Okay, it's a state. Searching for a city called Oro Preto. Have some amazing buildings like churches, some old pretty stuff. Yeah, see, that's honestly that is literally the only thing I'm interested in when coming to like a different country is like Preto, Euro Preto. I'll look it up. Uh, I'm only like really interested in looking at old cathedrals and like churches. Yeah, see, this is like exactly like what I would be interested in seeing. There's some mountains, some nice buildings, some churches, some mountains. Yeah, see, that seems like the place where I would. Oh, it's $996, 14-hour flight from where I am, from our local air station, sort of airport. Historic town of Ouro Preto, founded at the end of 19th century. Ouro Preto black gold was the focal point of gold rush and Brazil's golden age in the 18th century. Yeah, especially I really like the old condensed like buildings, like when they're really close to each other like that. So you're like walking through narrow streets. I feel like that's very I like that a lot. Yeah, black gold. Yeah. One of the most famous artists from Brazil was born there. Algierdinho. I'm probably butchering that. I just don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah. All right, what was I drawing? Oh yeah, I was drawing this hand again. I like to do the 3 hour sessions of anatomy because, like, when I close my eyes afterwards, all I see is the hands, and I know that's how my brain is. Like, my brain is working on what I've been working on. I'm sure you do this too, right? When you practice music for a long time and then you like try to relax, you can still hear the music, and that's how you know your brain is still working on the project. And that's kind of the state you want to get to when you want to improve. Is basically mass barrage your brain with focused practice. Algi, El- Eligiadino means little cripple. Okay, I don't. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube because he had a disability and was awesome anyway. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, this has been a really good session for me because like these breakdowns are very very. Some of them are simple, and I'm starting to understand more about the hand as I do this. Do you think it's useful the glove that only in 3 fingers to draw, or 2 fingers that goes to the palm to protect the paper? I've never had. Do you think it's useful, that glove? I've never even heard of that. Is there a specific glove that does that? I'm sure it has. I've never seen anybody use that, so I'm gonna say I would not probably end up using it, because I don't want to train myself to use a tool that, you know what I mean, that later on um, I would rather just not use it. But I'm sure, I don't know, I've never even heard of that, so it's hard for me to comment on that. Drawing glove. Well, let's look it up. Why not? Let's take a look. Okay. I would just I honestly, like, I'm looking at it right now, and I probably would end up not using it. Just because I guess, like, when I draw for a really long time, maybe if it puts the right pressure on your hand to kind of kind of I just honestly, I've never even seen that before. I'll have to try it one day, maybe. At what time are you gonna stream tomorrow? It's hard for me to say because of however my day plays out. But I'm probably, like, I'm gonna aim. It's hard to say. It's hard to say because, like, it's because of the dogs and stuff, and the way my work is designed. Like, I could get work anytime, so I have to try and get the streaming done when I can. But basically, it's every day. I just don't know exactly when. I'm really enjoying this way of thinking about the hand. So you have these 2 points, you have this bone thumb, and then you have these 3 here, and it looks like it should go like this. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out. I'm trying to work out the logic of what I'm supposed to understand from this practice, because, like, I think I'm getting close to, like, really understanding something here. I'm on the brink of, because, like, also it seems like this straight line here on this hand, the fingers are going directly so it seems like it would be, see, this wrist is pointing this way and this is here, this wrist is pointing forward, and yeah, this is a little bit off to the side, so it's pointing here and this is off to the side a little bit. And so this would be appropriate, right? Like this would be appropriate, I'm guessing. The hands are getting better, nice work. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to understand the structure so that I can replicate what I'm drawing, basically. Because the wrist is pointing, if this is... Oh, I think it's still... I guess these fingers do move, yeah, they do move a little bit side to side, just not much. Yeah, these fingers are going straight from this line. I guess it's a little bit up to interpretation because, yeah, this wrist here, this is going forward. Then these could go more forward. These lines, these fingers could have come out more like this. So if I do that again, so if I draw a wrist, then we do one of these. This is our two fingers here. We got this. I guess the thumb would be kind of hidden there. See, this picture almost suggests, yeah, this picture almost suggests that there would be, no, because yeah, I got it more pointed down. I don't know. I'm gonna go with it and just see what it looks like. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'm just gonna see where things end up here. think I understood the main thing that I needed to understand. Like I got something out of this whole thing. That some of these hands look terrible, but I needed to make sure I understood what I was going for here. My neighbor just said she put my Amazon package by the back gate. That's funny. Yeah, it just half the time it arrives to the wrong address. Luckily, it was delivered to the right address manually. I definitely found something revolutionary for myself in this practice today. I used to draw my hands basically like this, like that was the base of the hand, and then wrist, and then I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, thumb. Now, the big revolution is 1, 2, 2 fingers, back to thumb. And then you get this much more dynamic looking hand. 2 front fingers, thumb, wrist. You know, you can pretty up the wrist to kind of make him look more fancy. But basically, that's what I got out of today's practice, is from this to understanding that these are parallel to each other, and then we are going off into this, which is, these two are actually, I believe these are actually structurally supported together, and these are floating bones by themselves. You guys left the package in the porch. We actually, I write on my Amazon thing to put it next to the garage, because I don't have a porch really. So they would just drop it off in front of the staircase where the whole street can see it. So I'm like, just put it by the garage. So when they do that, sometimes they'll put it at my neighbor's garage, and so that's a little bit annoying. But yeah, most of the time they don't get it wrong. I think it's just a new person. Yeah, I have them just go towards where the back of my house, the garage is, and just drop it right in front of the garage. That way the whole street can't see it. It's safer than just putting it on the staircase in front of my house where it can just float away into nowhere land. Yeah, this has been a nice practice for me, because normally I just try to sit and copy the hand and hope some of it some of it rubs off on me, but today I actually understood. I kind of want to go back and look at these hands. Yeah. So kind of see these. This is like this is like something that probably isn't super good to practice off of because it's not clear structurally what you're doing here. It's too much detail, and even though I tried to memorize the form and the shapes and like I got some of that style in me, like there's some things I took out of it. Once you go to like the inner structure, you know, 2 fingers and then boom boom on a different, coming off a different angle, really helps. Here, if you don't have someone to receive, they don't yeah, they do deliver without you being there. Some of the more expensive things, they don't, or you can request that they have to contact you, which I don't. I just want them to drop it off. And then we have, let's go back here. Yeah, so, and then we would have the thumb kind of doing this thing right here. Have some mess there. I think it makes sense. Nice book, bro. Yeah, this is, I don't know if I've showed this book, but this is my, Constructive Anatomy, George B. Brigman. So this is kind of what I've been working off of lately, and I really don't need a lot of books. A lot of times I'll buy these and never actually use them, and I'm like, I need to start like either streaming or doing something so I can like dig in there and like actually understand some stuff. Yeah, really good book, but it's not, some of it isn't super clear. You have to like sit here and think about what it is that you're being shown and for what reason. I feel like. So two fingers coming off of here, the floating fingers. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Hands have always been like, I like drawing hands, but they're not easy. Alright, so moving forward, I think I'm definitely gonna practice off this more. I'm just gonna move on just so I can, just to kind of give myself, I'm just gonna copycat these hands here and just kind of learn the way this artist draws sort of the shapes. But that last page was really useful. The sort of the simpler breakdown of the hands is kind of like what I really need to be practicing. But right now I'm just a little bored and I kind of want to move on to the last hour or whatever, last 30 minutes. I'll just do kind of, you know, copycatting, which can be useful too. This is a really nice hand position here. I really like the way this looks. wonder what that package was. I didn't even check on Amazon. Like, I didn't even know a package came. Unless it came as fast as I ordered it, because I did order something just now, like an hour ago, but I don't think it'd be here that fast. Hey bro, do you play any game? I've been playing a lot of Abiotic Factor. You're like in this underground facility and you're a scientist and you have to build bases and stuff. I think it's like one of my favorite games. I've been playing Space Marine 2 a little bit. Let's see, Space Marine 2. Lately, I haven't been playing too much, but yeah, basically, like Helldivers, I played a lot with my buddy. We're still kind of playing it. We just haven't been lately, but you know, I do play a lot. I go through phases where I'll play a lot and then I won't play a lot. But yeah, I game. You know, I'm into it. I like to I do like strategy. There just hasn't been any like strategy games that have come out, but normally I really like real time strategy games the most. There just hasn't been any like games that are out coming out for RTS. Actually, I'm getting a little hungry if I'm being honest. Civilization, I like. Yeah, Civilization is a great one. There's like I wish. Have you ever played the Total War series? Those are my favorite games. Like when I want to sit here and like if I'm not gonna have anything to do for a couple days, I sit down and I play Attila Total War and I take over Europe. Um, that is my favorite game. The Total War series is like the greatest game ever made. I know there's like more nuanced and better versions of it, but they don't have the armies that you play in real time. That's what I like a lot. So yeah, like I like Civilization, but I like watching those big battles play out and be command my armies. Oh man, I can't say enough good things about that game. No, but I would like to play. Yeah, I was thinking about buying the remastered Rome Total War. Oh man, it looks so good. It looks so good. It's unbelievable. nobody here hears about anything of Warhammer, but Total War looks very awesome. Well, they have. Oh yeah, that's right. Warhammer Total War. They did make a Warhammer Total War. I forgot about that. I personally I like the historical ones. I lean more towards the historical stuff. I want the world to be set the way it was when you start, and then I take things in a new direction. That's what I enjoy doing. But yeah, the unit diversity in Warhammer Total War is a lot better because you get all these massive creatures that you can command. So it's a lot more interesting and fun for like I think newer people to the series. But like I personally like the historical stuff better because I want to feel I need it to be real for me. You know what I mean? I want to feel like I'm really conquering the world in those games. And if it's fantasy creatures, I don't really feel it. Man, my friend of mine is just sending me one meme after another. Like, I can't even watch. I don't have time to watch that many memes. Have you played Frostpunk 2? My mind melted with this game. Have you played it? Because I've been looking into it, and I've been, like, very hesitant to, like, step into it. Because I'm like, it's $40. I could buy it. But then, like, you know what I mean? I'd have to... It's one of those games you have to really dedicate a lot of time to. Like, you can't mess around. You have to, like, really know what's going on. So it's like... I'm like, am I really ready to like read that much text and understand the economic structure and like how to keep your people, you know, happy and all that? It's like I want to buy it, but I'm scared that I won't really invest the time into it that I need to. So, but yeah, Frostpunk 2 looks really good. It looks almost, yeah, like I want that game. I almost like just want like a backdrop of it on my big screen, just like have it playing in the background because I just like looking at it. I don't really like want to play it that much, to be honest. Like I do, but I don't because it's one of those games you got to really sit down and focus. Yeah, but colony simulators, I'm a big fan of colony simulation. Man, this game is extremely complex with not the best interface in my opinion. Yeah, I've heard things like that. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't speak on it too much. But I'm probably, honestly, like I'm thinking I'm gonna wait like a couple months and wait for it to go on sale because I'm not ready. Emotionally, in my heart, I'm not ready to spend $40 on it. It's too much. And I have like so many other games I need to finish that I'm just like, no, I can't buy new games. I love strategy and RPG, but I quit Frostpunk 2 in the first mission. Yeah, I heard the prologue. I heard the prologue can be failed actually, so it's kind of a cruel game, which is kind of what I'm scared of too. I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready to be frustrated for like 4 hours straight while I figure out the mechanics of the game. So I'm a little bit hesitant to like step into it because I'm like, it'll be fun and rewarding, but like, do I really want to suffer for this long just to get just to get some joy at the end of a 5-hour gameplay session? Prologue is boring as hell. Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it's boring, and you can actually fail the prologue, which is like kind of, you know, crazy, but it makes sense. I don't know. Like I said, I'll wait. That game is definitely on my wish list. I would need a sale. I'd buy it for sure for like $15 to $20 range. $40 sounds a little bit too much. I would buy Space Marine 2 or the Monkey game. Oh, the new Dragon Ball game. Oh, you're talking about the Wukong Legend or something like that? Yeah, I'm not, honestly, the Souls, the Dark Souls kind of games where you fight bosses, I'm not super into those. I get bored very easily. Like, I bought Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and I didn't like it. Like, I liked it, but it's not my kind of game. I get bored very easily. In a prologue, you need to stock food for the winter. Yep. Yep. That's what I heard. A lot of food stocking going on in that game. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love video games. Love them. It's just that, like, lately I've been kind of. I haven't been really into it as much, but like, once a good game comes out, like the next historical Total War, um, I will buy it and play the heck out of it. Uh, have you, Black Myth Wukong? Man, have you ever played Kingdom Come Deliverance? It's a masterpiece. I know what you're talking about. I've never played it. It looked like it should be something I would be interested in, but I don't know. It looked really complicated, and it looked like there was going to be a lot of like things, and I was like, nah. For some reason, it just wasn't. I never got into that one. I like games. I like if I play a game like that, like with medieval stuff, I need there to be big armies that I command. I don't want to level up one character. Although I do like Diablo 4, but that's a good game if you just want to turn your brain off completely and you just slaughter creatures. That's what that game is for. It's just there to like kill time, essentially. But I love it. I love Diablo 4. I'm not knocking it. Nowadays, the only thing I play is Hearthstone in Battlegrounds mode. Hearthstone. Is that a card game? Is that like one of those online card games? I like Path of Exile too. See, yeah, Path of Exile looked cool, but it's too like I'm already invested in Diablo. Diablo 4 I never played yet. I'm already like invested in it, so to me I'm like I don't wanna spend the time learning a new game. I already know what I'm doing here. It's sort of like it doesn't require a lot of brain power to play. I'm like, this is where I like it. You know what I mean? Like, I heard Path of Exile is like more complicated, and I'm like, nope. This is as far as I want to go with complexity in this particular game. I'm waiting for the expansion pack. Kind of excited about it. You know, we'll see where Diablo 4 takes direction. So we'll see. But I'm definitely gonna buy the expansion pack because I'll play that game semi consistently still. So I'm like, if I'm still playing this game, it's probably worth buying an expansion pack. Wait for PoE2 will release in November. Oh, Path of Exile. Yeah, yeah. I was listening to a YouTuber talk about it, so I'm aware. I'm sorry. Why is this finger so big? What happened there? Jesus. Yeah, I keep up on it. Like, I listen to people who talk about stuff like that, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it. Yeah, that one didn't kind of didn't turn out that good. I like because it is a AA at least a double A at least game that is free with very good campaign. It only should be a little slower in the end game for me. You only teleport and burst all the mobs in the screen. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of running through mobs. I'm playing a druid right now. I'm leveling my druid slowly, and honestly, he's like the least fun character I've ever played. And he's finally just now starting to get to a level where he's kind of fun to play, because his ultimate like just rains down lightning, and like thunder, and everything dies. But as a character, your mana or whatever, your essence, it doesn't go up by itself. You have to hit creatures, so you're always running out of it, and you have to like go back to doing, not fun things to get it back. So it's like a character that's sort of like, I don't it's one of the least favorite characters I've played so far on Diablo 4. But maybe I'm just not seeing the light or something. Like, maybe I'm just playing him wrong, or I got the wrong abilities, because it's like, he's alright. He, like, when you turn into a werewolf, you do mass damage, but you quickly run out of like the resources you need to continue attacking like that. This is borderline. Like, this is getting embarrassing. Look at me just like messing up all these hands. I'm gonna turn the page. It's getting embarrassing. I need to like sit down and practice these hands alone before I start streaming, because these are kind of difficult. I like I like the forms a lot. It's just that they're kind of, and I'm kind of getting to the end of the stream, so my brain is getting tired. I'm not like as focused as I was. This has been a lot easier. Oh, thank you for the like, whoever did that. Thank you. It has been a lot easier to stream for 3 hours when I'm talking to somebody, because it's like it sort of distracts me from just drawing for 3 hours directly. So it's like it's a lot easier to do this if I'm also like taking breaks and talking, because just drawing, you know, without taking breaks, like it's not super easy. You know, it's weird. Every time I look at my analytics, I've never seen Brazil in my analytics, I don't think. It usually says United States, England, then like Thailand. I think Norway was on there once, but I've never had like I don't think Brazil has ever shown up in my analytics. It might now. If you keep watching, maybe now it will. Unless your IP, unless you use a VPN, then maybe it wouldn't show up. It would show up from a different country. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone who was here. My 3 hours are done. I'm gonna go chill and eat and play with the dogs and stuff. But I will be back tomorrow. Probably drawing. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be drawing like my own piece or something. Well, yeah, super appreciate everyone who's here. It's been great. Thank you for talking to me and hanging out. Thank you guys, and goodbye.